Why didn't it do anything?
That device had numbers written on it. Surely they must mean something.
Numbers, huh?
I don't see a number. I see a
Maybe
3.
the order we're supposed to zap things in?
Thank you for just spelling it out for me.
One way to...
I couldn't think of freaking math. And what the hell? It doesn't even have a number on it. Only the 3 has a number on it. You're supposed to follow the chords, so they didn't even tell me how to do it right. This game is beyond... Stop saying that! Shut up. Dazzle disc. What the heck is
At
that?
least we know how to imprison them. For now.
Remove that S and put in a C, and you now know what I call my private parts. I don't want to do your stupid time crap. And why is the timer still going while it's taking forever to save? And why did he just say what are those floating numbers?
Alrighty, let's go.
It's not funny when you break the walls down like Jericho. Does the timer even go? The timer doesn't even go quicker when I speed up. This game is so broken. This is the most broken game I've played in a long time. I bet you nothing happens if I let the time run out. I bet you it's like, oh, just kidding, it wasn't even a bomb. Really, that was it? The timer's already over? Really? I thought I'd have to, like, do something. It took you gave me 13 minutes or 15 minutes to get here? You're gonna be joking. Alright, I guess we'll just sit here for 13 minutes. Give me back that sword. Oh yeah, give me that for real friends Bootsy. I did get good on Dishonored. I did complete the run. And I completed another run last night. I only have a couple more trophies left. Alright, let's see what happens. It literally just teleported me to the beginning of the mission. That's all it did. It just teleported me at the beginning of the mission. No cutscene, no honk, no nothing. It just teleported me to the beginning of the mission. By the way, thanks for the donation, Dragonite. He donated $5. He said he is what's at the end of the timer. You, like, perfectly timed that. Thank you so much for that donation. I appreciate that, Drago. Thank you very much. Just
Final Fantasy.
ew, ew, ew. That doesn't make me want to play the game. What the hell, dude? Could they got anything right in this game? You ever play Soul Calibur before? And when you start up Soul Calibur, it goes Soul Calibur. Like that makes you want to play the game. You start up World of Final Fantasy, it goes World of Final Fantasy.
What the honk?
Oh, there it is. He said it. We can go home.
Looks like a major problem.
Oh, she said it.
Who made all this smoke?
Ew, that's his voice.
Huh? So it can talk.
I've heard it speak too. Whoa! A mirage that can talk?
Hmm? So she can. That is odd. You just noticed?
So, kid, your name is Vivi?
Mm-hmm.
So your friends there, are all of them able to talk just like you do?
Friends? Where? Whoa! It's a bunch of me's!
What? Hey!
Don't you realize they're dangerous? They are? Hey, you guys know better than to act mean. See? I knew they'd be reasonable. They even said they'll help us.
I was... JRM called it. I was just about to say it. It's Phil from Rugrats. Like it is. He's Phil. He is a Rugrat.
Yes.
Well, listen, I am sorry.
Grrr.
A hawk, so
Okay.
I mean, don't you love it when, you know, a company like Square is like, I want to put together all these Final Fantasy things so that a bunch of people will buy our game. Well, you have to have some kind of story. So they just come up with some like, oh, you need 4 keys. And to get the keys, it just so happens that all the Final Fantasy characters haven't. Like the keys are just an excuse to keep the game going. Because otherwise, it would just like, we would do something and be like, well, what now? But, you know, it just so happens that every time we do something, someone walks up and they're like, keys, you say? I've heard there's a key that direction. As if Figaro would even have any idea what the hell a key even is. And it always just so happens that that person only knows about that key. It's just like, it's just stupid script writing at its best.
Wow, perfect.
Midgar seems to be down for a nice long sleep.
Midgar?
Ah, that's what the place is called. The underground facility.
No, come on. You're telling me that Midgar is the name of the underground facility under Figaro Castle. Why? Is it that hard just to make Midgar? And have us go to Midgar and do Midgar things? Why do you have to connect all... Oh, well, Midgar is like the power source for Figaro Castle, and then lightning comes, and then like there's like is like in there, and then it's like all the characters, then Squall comes, and Squall helps you capture machines, and then, you know, and like Bumblebee comes down, and it's like Transformers, and then there's like Final Fantasy 1 Princess, and then you gotta save. Like, why couldn't it just be go to Midgar, do Midgar, go to Figaro, do Figaro? Why is it gotta be... And then Vivi... Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, yeah, Vivi now, you gotta put Final Fantasy 9 in there. Vivi is now the controller of Midgar's reactor number 0. No, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. What? This sounds like some kind of crazy fanfic. What if Vivi was actually controlling Final Fantasy VII's Midgar reactors, and the Midgar reactors actually controlled Figaro Castle, which flew above the desert from Final Fantasy X, or whatever Final Fantasy this desert was from, right next to Nibelheim, and Squall was capturing robots in Midgar to help the League of S, which is a combination of lightning and other things. What?
A kingdom this size?
Why do we need to explain this? Who cares? We're leaving.
Those were my guards in disguise.
I hate when games do this. I hate when games take you through an area and then you're on to the next area, but it finds the need to explain everything that happened so that it all makes sense, because none of it made sense to this point. So they're just like, okay, now we got to explain it, so they're not, you know, it's explained Like they're just trying to cover up their stupid ass tracks. Like oh crap, this made no sense. All right, just have a character here explain it all before they go to the next part. That way they don't think we're idiots. No, I see through it. You're still an idiot, and now I'm just bored because I gotta listen to this.
We're a little too good to be true.
If I might explain, Figaro's submerging
Like,
gas
who cares? We're done with this part of the game.
10 years ago, while trying to figure...
Like, who cared? Shinra now is helping.
And powered by special...
We gotta explain what Mako is for some reason.
The machines that Shinra was using for the investigation, that...
Like, who cares?
Not to mention it housed my moving castle's power sword. I needed a good cover story that...
I needed a good cover story. Yeah, explain it all, thanks, man. Does that thing have a fish? Does she have a fish on her head? What is that on your head? Is that a fish? Is that just a fish out of water on top of your head?
There's a place known as the Phantom Sands.
Why do you have a fish on your head? Can you explain this to me? Why would you have a fish on your... I can understand the basket. I mean, seeing as though it has a handle, I would think you'd want to hold it. But I can understand at least a little bit putting the basket on your head. But why is there just straight up a fish out of water dying on top of your head?
There's a place.
Why do you sound like an old man? You look like a girl. You look exactly like the girl standing next to you. This is a girl, right?
First time.
Yeah, okay. This is literally the same thing. You are literally the same model, but this is a girl and this is an old man. I guess the fish means you're an old man. So the game tells me to go to Figaro Castle, but I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to go this way. I thought this game was made for kids. Why isn't it telling me like what the right way to go?
What? Why not?
It's broken.
It's another Federation town. We better steer clear.
I'm not steering clear. I'm going.
Run into those creeps.
I don't care. I'm going. Suck. Screw it. Yeah, this is the bridge. This is where I'm supposed to go, game. Stop telling me not to go here.
That thing over there has gotta be it.
No, that is one big the bridge.
What the hell?
Sure can't say it.
2 times it told me not to go this way. And this is the way I'm supposed to go. Aiko, what are you doing
Maybe
here?
Keiko.
And why do you have spinny eyes like Riku? You're not
Here
Albed.
to cross it,
It's not even the right game. What was that?
Why did
I think, other than all the other blatant problems, I think the biggest issue I have with this game is the infinite MP thing. Because it just makes going through areas so easy.
That wasn't so bad.
I can just heal as much as I want, because I have infinite MP. Like, I never have to worry about having low health. I could just heal.
Let's show them what we can do.
Why is there only one Shiba bike? It's supposed to be 2.
Time to put a stop to this. Betty by time.
Oh, what was that? No! You can't... No! Oh! Oh, you can't... I can't... I couldn't make up something that stupid. I can't even... I wish I had the talent to come up with something that stupid. Oh, that was the best thing I've ever seen. Oh, this game, it never stops, dude. It never stops. He flew in, it was like, bow, 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 and he like flew in, he's like, bam, boom, boom, and here comes Shiva, and it's like, and then he comes down and he's like, it's time to end this. Boom, and everything explodes, and he jumps on his bike, and he's like, boom, and then he flies up on the screen, and he goes, it's Betty by time. do you miss that? I'll never miss that again. Every day of my life, I'm gonna play this game just so I can see that. I gotta say, the remixes of the Final Fantasy songs are cool, but some of them annoy me because they're not like the same. I don't know. It's like the beat is off or something. It just makes it like I want it to be at least like to where I can hum it, but I can't hum it because they mix it up too much, you know. Like the Final Fantasy VIII song goes like dun 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 dun, and that was like dun 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 dun. Like they switch it up too much. I want to at least be able to hum it. It's okay if it sounds different. I just wish it was like more, you know. Same thing with the Final Fantasy VII one. It seems like Sephiroth's is the only one that's like legitimately like sounds pretty much the same. And like this one, the battle on the big bridge, it only has like the recognizable part for like 1 second, and then it goes back to like this part. That's not as exciting. I just feel like we could have done a little better with that. But it's cool that they're at least in there, and it's not just like one theme that plays or something. Oh. There we go.
That was a good fight.
That wasn't so bad.
Such a difficult boss.
I'm back with a vengeance!
Ew, that's Gilgamesh? Ew.
And you are...
You don't
Ew.
recognize him?
How old does this guy have to be if he's been waiting 100 years? Like 80?
Oh, come on. You know as well as I do, he's just exaggerating. There's this thing called hyperbole, like when people say, this book weighs a ton, or, oh, I could sleep for a month.
Oh, hyperbole! As in, hyperbole could eat the whole chocobo.
Is he the serious?
I hope he's not serious, or else Bartz is gonna have to hide Boko and fast.
Can I play now, or are you just going to keep coming up with the literally dumbest things I've ever read in my life? No? Okay, alright, good. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is Battle on the Big Bridge. Sort of. I mean, it's better than the one before. I think the point of this game was to just make every friggin' character in the Final Fantasy universe look ridiculous. I mean, seriously, like, it's really getting old. Every single character, it's like, Gilgamesh, yeah, we get to see Gilgamesh, he's so cool. They just make him a joke. All I did was sit here and hit attack. And you think, like, oh, Death, you could have made that more fun by using magic and stuff, but you just sat there and hit attack. But he was immune to every magic element. So really, all I could do was just sit there and attack, and that's what I did, and I won.
Got me.
They just keep throwing in like, remember this cool Final Fantasy character that you love? We're just gonna throw him in real quick, make him look like a complete fool, and then take him out of the game, and you'll never see him again. Thanks, Square. And instead of having two cool characters, we'll give you the two most annoying characters I've ever seen programmed in a video game. Miss Grammar Nazi and Mr. Dumber Than Cosmo from Fairly Odd Parents. Are we going to Halloween Town? Are we going to the Halloween Town pumpkin train? Is that what we're doing? I'd be up for that. I would enjoy that. I want to do that. Is this going to be a cactar in some Halloween costume?
Guys, are we sure this thing's safe?
Looks like a one-way ticket to, you know.
You know I hate that kind of...
Your tickets,
It's just the conductor.
Oh, then this must be the same train as the Always.
Huh? The conductor?
yes, in all my succulentious glory.
What? Why did you scare
But miss, you were practically begging for a good heart stopper. Ask and you shall receive, I say.
What kind of stupid, messed up logic is that?
Zip,
Stop doing that!
zip, zip.
Would you cut that out?
Zip, zip, zip.
Why does the game keep, like...
Zippity, zip, zip. 50-odd years of cactuaring. I'd say I know a thing or two about dodging. Come and get me.
Get back here, you prickly punk!
Sis? Rain, are you
Oh!
I've still got it.
Destroyed, dude.
Give it to me!
You better keep practicing, little giant girl. Can't touch this cactuar.
One of these days, I'm gonna get you for this!
Okay, we're kind of getting off track.
That's for the sure.
My God. I gotta admit, the whole her trying to punch the cactuar thing was kind of funny. But the game kept, like, skipping. Did you see that? Like, she would, like, punch him, and he'd dodge, and then it would, like, skip to, like, she'd be, like, standing again. It was weird. Like, I don't, that was weird. But honestly, that was kind of funny. And then she punched Vaughn in the face. That was hilarious.